Hello, Ghostbusters. Yes, of course they're serious. You do? You have? No kidding. Uh-huh. Well, just give me the address. Yes, of course. Oh, they'll be totally discreet. Thank you. We got one!
We're ready to believe you.
All right, we're back with another episode of Ready to Believe. I'm Jamie Powell Ryder.
Rob Williams.
Today we're talking events.
Your troops. Well, now they're not called troops.
So
501st are called troops.
I don't know. They're called events. Yeah, on the 501st we call them troops. Like those are the events we go to. I'm trying to start calling them calls. Like we've got a call.
We're
going on a call.
Yeah, I like that.
It's like, or like you don't
going
want to call
on
it
a bus doesn't work.
A bus just makes it sound like you're in the DEA or something like that. And job makes it sound like, I got to go do a job.
Yeah.
So like
sounds
a call.
less fun.
We've got a call. I really like that.
So
like
far.
that's the terminology that Ray uses in Ghostbusters 1. Like the first time they get a call when Janine yells, "We got one," and he kind of looks up. He's like, "It's a call."
I think that works even better.
It
now.
just
explains even better.
So that's where I got it from. I'm gonna trying to get used to calling it that. But
trying to make fetch happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to make fetch happen. Hopefully it will happen though, unlike fetch. But yeah, so my first two calls actually with the Ghostbusters of BC. So I'm in the group and we've had a couple events since I've joined up. So the first one we did was kind of a friend of one of our members. Their son is a massive Ghostbusters fan, and he was having Ghostbusters themed birthday. So it's basically just organized by this member of the group, and he bought a gift, like a Ghostbusters toy. He put it together a certificate like they used to do in the old days, signed by Ray Stantz and all that stuff, just saying you're an official Ghostbuster.
Very cool.
So yeah, we just I was gonna say we crashed this kid's birthday party, but it sounds like we just arrived unexpectedly. But he had been working with the kid's parents, so the kid didn't know. But we showed up. There's 4 of us. We roll up in David's Ecto 5.
Yes, Ecto 5. That's the Prius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we
welcome to Vancouver, folks.
Yeah. So we roll up in our gear and just spend some time with them and take photos. David was amazing. Like he's got a whole routine. Like he's got a trap. It's fully motorized and electronic up. So he's getting the kids to like wheel out the trap and step on the pedal and the doors open.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
It's so much fun. So David's got it down. He's an old hand at the events like that.
Nobody booed you because you weren't He-Man?
I floated the idea with the group. Like, do you think I feel like the kids would be too young.
They would not get it.
No. But I kind of wanted the kids to put up to it and just like stage a video of the kids just dancing around us yelling He-Man. But just wasn't the right time. It'll happen one of these days.
As an educator, trying to get the monkeys to dance requires a lot of patience, time, and candy.
Well, and I didn't want to make it about us either. Like, it was this kid's birthday. He was having a blast.
Kid, stop what you're doing. We got a video. We got a TikTok.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, exactly. I need this for the gram.
Now, if you told them it was a TikTok, I think they'd be all in.
Except wouldn't they just start, I don't know, flossing or doing the gritty or something like that?
You're so 2000.
Yeah, I don't go
Little
on
brother.
social media. I don't know what that is.
It's okay. You don't need to know.
No, that's good. But yeah, it was so much fun. So thanks to Kev, Michael, and David for taking me along on my first call.
Did they have to run around with a trap?
No.
Nope. Okay.
No, I'll have to ask about that. Yeah, we did see that from Fan Expo with one of the new members. I thought that was a really fun idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Where they just get them to run through the crowd with a smoking trap. Just basically stand aside. Class 5 free roaming vapor coming through.
Do they have challenge coins?
No.
Because I know our friend Max out there, who is their 501st member, he showed me a new Ghostbusters coin. You saw the old one. Yeah. There's a new one that you got from Alberta. It looks freaking amazing. Like, Ree was like,
oh, if only he knew people who in the Ghostbusters.
Oh, he was willing to make a trade.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they had Ghostbusters coins, and so I'm wondering if the Ghostbusters...
Everyone that I've
BC
spoken to locally looks at me like I'm an alien when I bust out the challenge coins. So I've gifted a few ORG challenge coins, like the Outer Rim Garrison challenge coins, to a couple members. And just basically gave them the rundown. I'm not going to go around challenging them because it doesn't seem like it's really part of the group here. So maybe that's something that I'll normalize is challenge coins.
Have you seen anything that's now that I'm on the outside looking in here again, which is not new, but is there any traditions that they typically have at these events that you've noticed?
Not that I've seen. So like other than David with the trap or the running through the smoking trap, or like the sliming type thing. Like the sliming thing is like a once a year thing. Nothing really. So like I did get a Ghostbusters of BC patch.
Nice. Yeah. We have your jacket there, but
it's I immediately put it on my jacket, my patched up jacket. So thank you from David for that. That was awesome.
So these are they? How are they different from a 501st troop? That's what I really want to know.
They're much more chill, I would say. Less structured. Like I've only been to 2 events so far, but yeah, just more kind of chill, free form. It's I guess they're similar to the lower key 501st events.
Yeah, I
where
see what you're saying.
They don't really need anything from us. They just want us there.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So it's that kind of thing, which is really fun, and everybody's super chill and welcome. Like Kristine has since joined.
Oh wow!
So
she's a member now.
She's a member now.
Oh, that's awesome! I didn't know that.
Her first call was yesterday. Oh. But like she asked one of the local leaders, like, "Hey, I don't have a pack yet. Is that okay?" They're like, "Yeah, as long as you're recognizable as a Ghostbuster." Like she has everything else.
Yeah.
They're like, "You're good. Come on by." And then David brought her one of his spare packs.
Just wear this.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so cool.
And again, like thank you again to David. Like super, just welcoming, and just an extremely nice guy.
Help me out here. Which one was David again?
So
the ones that
David is the first ever Ghostbuster that I met way back.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture that I'll send to you if you want to cut it in. At one of the first, I think it was the first Fan Expo where we had Blaster Trooper.
Okay.
Our booth, this is when we were still working out the kinks of the Blaster Trooper booth. Behind our Blaster Trooper booth was the Ghostbusters of BC.
Okay.
And occasionally there was a wild shot.
I was just going to say.
And a dart would go over. And one of the times a dart went over, a Ghostbuster, who I now know is David, he doesn't have any hair, he's a bald guy, comes back and he had stuck the Nerf dart on his head. And he comes over like looking like really, really disapproving, but like he was such a good sport about it. And it was,
that's awesome.
It's easily one of my like favorite con photos and con moments ever. Because
awesome.
that sums up David and the Ghostbusters of BC in a nutshell. Like just a fun-loving group of really chill people.
That's cool.
But yeah, so David is the guy with glasses, and then Michael was the guy who volunteered to get slimed at Fan Expo.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, Michael.
Oh man, kudos to you, Michael. That was amazing. Still, that was such a cool experience just to watch.
So the first call was a birthday party.
Yeah.
And
so that was the family, basically just like a family friend of one of our members.
Awesome.
Like, if we donate some money to the children's hospital, will you show up?
Okay, so I was going to ask how the donations work, but yeah.
And then the second call we got was from BC DeLorean.
Yeah.
So BC DeLorean on Instagram. Brandon, you are an absolute rock star, sir. This was all just Brandon planning. Like, there's a friend of the group locally who has some health complications, but is a massive Ghostbusters fan, and he's kind of just become an honorary member of the group. Like, he was at the premiere, he was at Fan Expo, and then yesterday was his birthday. So BC DeLorean on Instagram, Brandon put together this event. So Brandon has an Ecto-1.
Like, we're not talking the Prius, an actual...
Like a Miller Meteor 59 Cadillac
Nice.
Ecto-1. So he invited the guy whose birthday it was over, and just, I think he might have told him he was going to take him for a ride in the Ecto.
Yeah.
Which is already pretty nuts. Like, that right there would be like the best birthday ever. But then he got us involved.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, bring as many Ghostbusters as you can. And then, and Brandon had it all worked out. Like, he shows up, the garage door opens, the Ecto rolls out with the siren and the lights on, followed by 8 to 10 Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's cool. What was
That's not all, though.
Oh?
Brandon had also reached out to places like Sony, GB Fans, Phantasm, and one other group, I think, is basically like, this guy's having a birthday party, it's a big deal, can you do anything for me? And they all sent him gifts.
Oh, man.
So, like, thank you to all those people as well, but, like, Brandon's the mastermind of this, so, like, he rolls out the Ecto-1, brings him over, and then he's like, here's, all these people have come together and sent me gifts for you, for a massive Ghostbusters fan. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
And then he took the birthday guy and his family out for rides in the Ecto-1.
With this run the siren? And
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I have videos I can share. So it was an amazing day. Just being a part of it. So yeah, thanks to Brandon for including us, for including me.
That's cool.
But yeah, that was Kristine's first call.
Yeah.
It was honestly a little overwhelming. But yeah,
The pictures
really
I saw,
cool.
you two looked really. You were both sitting in the Ecto. You took turns sitting in the driver's seat, and you both looked like
that's
you're
the thing. Like,
enjoying
Brandon is super generous. Like we got to sit in the Ecto-1 in the driver's seat.
Nice.
And so, like, while he's off, like, giving the family a tour of his place and just showing them all the stuff that he's collected.
Because the Ecto is not the only car.
No, and yeah, I don't want to say too much because it's not my place,
Yeah.
but he's definitely, like, it's worth taking some time, like, for him to show you his collection. So while he's doing that, he's like, okay, here's how you open the doors on the Ecto. Here's how you turn on the lights. Just don't run them constantly or you'll kill the battery. But if you want to, like, take photos with it, go and sit in the driver's seat, whatever, have at it.
That's nice.
So Kristine and I both got to sit in the driver's seat of an actual Ecto-1.
That's really cool.
Yeah, just a crazy once in a lifetime thing. So yeah, thank you again to BC DeLorean for hooking all that up.
Now, for those who may not know Brandon from BC DeLorean, at Fan Expo, for example, he had that big giant display with the Ecto, AT's bike, a couch. Just, it was very 80s.
He had his DeLorean there.
Yeah.
He had Pee-wee's Big Adventure, his bike.
Yeah. It was just, that was the wonderful display that people got to see.
Yeah.
So that's the same person, I'm
Yes.
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does this like almost yearly, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
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 At the Fan Expo, that is.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I would love to, Brian, if you're out there, I'd love to chat with you and just get to know more about this. This is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you again, Brandon. That was amazing. Kudos to you for hooking all that up.
That's wonderful.
It's nuts. Just absolutely nuts. And absolutely just making someone's day, making our day just for being included.
It's these type of events that that just kind of open up a whole new world when you're getting involved in things like the 501st Ghostbusters of BC. You just start to not only have that wonderful part of charity involved in making someone's life so much better, you just have this experience of other things where nerds communicating with nerds and just having this wonderful time of just goofing around. It's,
it's like Anil always said, like it's a bit of like finding your tribe.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah.
It's so much fun, yeah. Just to at the first call there was 4 of us. At this call there's 8 or 9, maybe 10 of us. So yeah, you get to meet more of the people, and it always just turns into everybody just talking about the costumes and the movies and things like that. And it's just passionate fans with a common interest is always such a fun place to be.
How many members are there in the Ghostbusters of BC?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Did you, on both troops, were they the same people, or did you meet some new people?
So I definitely met some new people on the call yesterday.
I keep saying troops, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Force of habit.
Yeah. But like David and Michael were there. Like Ryan was there yesterday.
Right.
Ryan Dole.
Oh, Ryan Dole. Okay, yeah, sorry.
But yeah, so
That's
I'm
awesome.
slowly meeting the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, great group of people.
Got any more calls coming up?
There are not anything in the near future, really, other than the blood donation challenge from us.
Right.
Not that I know of, anyways.
Do you? I know in the 501st, the Outer Rim Garrison, we have a board and with a calendar, and we take a look at seeing what upcoming troops. Is that something? How does that work for the Ghostbusters of BC?
They're starting to get more organized on like a Discord server. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's still kind of in the works. I think it might have just opened up today.
Like right now, it's kind of word of mouth and connecting on some.
Yeah, basically just like a message thread, that kind of stuff.
That's cool though.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's really exciting to be a part of it.
And throughout this whole video, you'll probably see photographs and stuff and video of all these great events. So thanks for sharing those.
Yeah, my pleasure. This is.
Are you enjoying this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
Yeah, it's like Ghostbusters are right up there with Star Wars for me. Is like one of my great kind of passions. And yeah, it's fun to have a group like that where you can do something like that.
We should start a Tron club. Start a Tron club.
The Tron programs of BC. Yeah.
Tron 3's coming out.
It is.
So, sorry, I just went on a tangent there. I love the nerdy stuff, so we can make a Ghostbuster club.
Yeah.
We'll walk around in black spandex and neon lights, and I just already talked myself out of it. So.
Yeah, and hockey equipment. The old Jofa helmet. Yeah.
Yes, no.
Yeah, like it's fun that there's enough people and enough of a following that there's groups like this that exist.
Yeah.
It just elevates the experience that much more. And yeah, it's Ghostbusters and Star Wars for me is like it's right up at the very top.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it. So definitely more calls coming up. Nothing really solidified in the near future, but we'll definitely keep you posted.
There you go.
Cool. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. I'm Jamie Pale Rider.
I'm Rob Williams.
And we're ready to believe you.
Did a little twirl.